Hey, this is Jay of DeFi Journey. Got a quick market update for you today. Just want to be quick on this, but if we look at Bitcoin on the weekly, you can see that a couple times over the weekend, we retested the $100,000 mark and it is holding up. So based on that, and even though there wasn't a ton of crypto or Bitcoin announcements made over the inauguration, but there's a lot of speculation still as well, and that still can move us higher. So same thing, maybe gaining $100,000 as support. And the same thing, if we look at the daily, you can see that kind of holding this, gaining $100,000. RSI still tricking up. Might get a couple more pushes before coming back down. But liking this so far, I'm seeing. A couple things to be aware of, though, is if you look at the USDT dominance, that a couple of times we've retested this range, this low around 4%, and that's usually been an indicator of sell-off. So when we go back here to like all the way back to March, sell-off, and then come back down in November when everything came back up. But we could, if we close below like this 4%, I would feel very good about continuing much higher. So you can even go back down to like 21. 22 was the last time we were under 4%, and that was before sell-offs. But then same thing too, it's usually been a lot lower than the 4% range. So we could test higher and then come back down again, but look for that 4% close, and I will keep updated on this because it's been very helpful in identifying that trend. And then one other thing to look for, and then one other thing kind of in correlation to that, looking at the macro trend of things, is the 10-year yield, which has been big on identifying inflation fears. So same thing, when we've come back down, it's usually been due to high CPI prints, and then this one was a low PPI print, and also unemployment claims were a lot lower than as expected. We trend back up with that. Because this next week, all we have really are some unemployment numbers on Thursday. We have really this week is unemployment numbers on Thursday. But the big thing is, like you see here, is whenever Trump speaks and kind of what that narrative is going to be. So that's the bigger news. But still, for macro, as in inflation, unemployment would be the one for this week. But a couple things in altcoins I really liked, I want to link that real quick, is Crow. So I know, seeing like online, a lot of people have had some issues with Coinbase and liquidity there, but crypto.com has actually fully launched their US exchange now, which is big, because with Binance kind of having issues and restrictions, crypto.com might be a very big option. And that is also a Cosmos token, and that's an older one. But if you go all the way back to, it almost hit $1 back at the end of 21, and so same thing. We've had this long consolidation period, coming higher, pullback, settle now around 12. I really like this one. This is not as an exciting play in Cosmos, but it is a very good product, and I think this can do very well. So look at Crow. Same thing with Rune. Rune's pulled back. I'd like to see it get above 350, hold that. I think this is going to become a good buy zone. Secret is also one really like. One kind of a good buy here. It's not as fun, but it has hit. It's been around for a while. Hit $8 past 2 cycles. Could very well do that again. And they had that NVIDIA partnership. And one other one that I really like at these levels is Jackal. And Jackal is decentralized cloud storage. I think nice pullback here, this 20-cent range. I think that's a very good buy zone. Could see it very easily getting to $1 in this cycle, but I really like that one. A lot of utility there. So those are some Cosmos tokens really like at these levels. Just to add to your portfolio. Not financial advice, but I like those tokens. So, but thanks for checking us out. Please if you like the content, please drop a comment, subscribe. Thanks. I'll see you in the next one.